First step. Reach the docks where the governor's chests leave.
Hi guys. Okay, so here's the deal. I originally recorded this particular segment already, but the recording screwed up and lost all the audio. So I'm replaying this mission just until I can get into the chest of goods, so you didn't miss anything. So we'll play up to that point, and then it'll resume from where we left off. Anyway, welcome to the... I forget where I am exactly, but we're going to the docks to get into a chest and sneak into Governor Berriman's apartments, I think is what they termed it. I do already have some extra abilities. I got some more items and stuff that I can hold on to now. Since again, we're replaying the mission, I've got access to more goods. So, maybe I can do it better. And not die horribly and repeatedly like I was before. I'm probably going to die. That's just kind of what I do. So, anyway. Moving on. We'll be creepy and sneaky and quiet and use what I've learned in previous episodes to not totally botch this. I hope. Okay, he should go somewhere. There we go. Okay. And hopefully this time the recording doesn't mess up. I think what happened is I tried to quick load something earlier, and the quick load button, obnoxiously enough, uses the same button as sort of an audio function in my recording software, and so when I did that, it messed up the audio and tried to record it on a separate track or something, which screwed everything up. So, that's why we're doing this again. Anyhow, we should be good, as long as we're careful about it. I don't really think it'll be a problem. So, creep, dump your body in here, so no one finds it. Should probably put out some torches, but eh. I'll unlock this first. Peek through the keyhole. One dude over there. I'm not going to run through there until he starts walking back, because it's just not a good idea. Trust me on that. I sort of opened the door right in front of him and got murdered horribly. The usual. Okay, but I do like to put these things out, because I like to have somewhere safe I can sort of retreat to. Over there currently. That was a little dicey. He goes over there.
A monster!
Ah,
that one's mine! No!
Somehow I didn't lose any health and nobody heard that. No. Pick it up. Hide it in the container. Oh, I am very lucky. There's really no way that should have worked. Ah, crap.
Don't lose sight of it!
Okay, that was a bad idea too.
There! Monster!
Too late. Get out of there. Okay, so I'm not dead, but I'm not doing this as well as I was hoping I would be. Please don't look inside the container. Checking under the table, just hoping they don't look in the chest. Go away. I'm not in here. I'm not in here. Oh, they found me. And I'm dead. Oh. Okay, trying again. We're not too far. It only took me 5 minutes. I doubt it'll even take me that long to get back there again. forget where it saves. Okay. I'll see you when I get back up there. And we're back. Once again. Peeking through the keyhole and not walking in on that guy. Open the door. Put out the torches. And now we'll be not stupid and do a quick save before we continue. Okay, so I don't like leaving these guys around. He'll come walking down this hallway. He's going to be a problem if I leave him there. He caught me before. Basically, I need to try and take down 2 or 3 of these guys. Those guys with the swords are super obnoxious because they'll relight the torches, which I don't like. Last time I did this, I only made it through because I turned invisible in a couple of places, and I'd rather not spend the amber if I don't have to. That always sounds so quiet and nice to me, up until I break their neck. That doesn't sound like it'd be quiet. I mean, I guess it probably would, but... Ugh. Okay, there's one guy. Get that out. See the trick is there's a guy over there too, which is not helpful. Oh, but I have those. That's right. That's actually very helpful. It would be more helpful if I do this. Okay, we're gonna wait for him to come around, and then I will do this fancy little thing that I unlocked. I actually had that the first time I went through this, so it's not anything new from the last time I did this.
It's over for him.
That's it for him, and I can shove his body into the box. Shove, yes. I shove things in boxes and stove them away. Because I speak awesome. Okay, so dude over there. Ah, crud. Oh my god. He wasn't walking around last time I did this. He stayed nice and quietly tucked away over there by the table. I don't really know what made him change his mind. I just kind of wish that he hadn't.
What was that noise?
Absolutely nothing. I don't think that guy moves anywhere. I could probably take him out. Ooh, there's a coin on the table. I don't want that coin. That's it. Go get a drink. Please don't look over here. I'm not here. Not really. Phew. Okay, I think it's everybody in here. There are now no more guards in this room anywhere at all. So, yeah. Yay us. Moving on. Through the door. Oh, yes. Okay, remember this area. This place bites. Now might also be the time to mention that there is no enemy in this entire game that I despise more than the obnoxious little bugs called robies. The biggest reason they suck is that they can detect you while you're invisible, since they rely on absolutely, totally perfect hearing.
Oh, someone there, damn it.
Which is
He got done in.
awful, to be honest. Did I not get him with that? Gotcha. And I like to do this, because I don't want to leave him there. Whee! Over the side you go. Okay. The next thing you want to do is creepy quietly along over here. You don't turn around. Don't turn around. Oh yeah, no, I screwed that up. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. No, I don't. I do want to go that way. That's right. I promise. Oh. I might be a moron. It is to jump and catch the beam on the other side so that you don't, you know, plummet to your death and turn into a little green puddle of goo at the bottom. Okay. One more time. And we'll probably wait till that guy moves further down there before killing his buddy here, too. I don't want to... I don't have to bring him over here. I'd rather not bring him over here. So we'll give him a little bit more time, and go. He didn't notice, which is exactly what I was hoping he wouldn't do. So we'll drop him off the side. That's even better. I think. Desperately hope. Okay. Now, that's what we were supposed to be doing from the beginning.
I've already been through there. Huh? No, I'm talking shit. And yet... no, my ears are ringing.
Important.
This headache just keeps getting worse.
Also, very, very good idea to move super slowly. You can hold down the shift key and go even slower than your normal sneaking, creeping speed. I recommend it. And we'll do another one of those, so I don't have to repeat it if I die. Because I don't want to do that.
Faster than we can repair the walls. It's depressing.
Yeah, we just finished redoing one gallery when another threatens to collapse.
Could we cut the roof?
Okay.
Seriously?
We'll come over here. And this part is a little nerve-wracking.
What? You were mistaken, my friend. It was over there for crying out loud.
No, it wasn't.
Shit, where did it go? It's got to be around here somewhere.
It didn't go nowhere. I swear. That's not how this went last time. They didn't notice me last time. I wish that had continued. Would have been great if they hadn't noticed me again. I can't get up there, can I? Oh. Ow. Also, crap. This is a bad place for me to be stuck. That hurt. I'm gonna drink one of... Nope, not those. Drink one of these. Ugh. Are you serious? There's one left. Okay, fine. Alright. So anyway, we're gonna just... Can I creep around the corner? I really wish I could creep around this corner, but I don't really seem to be able to.
I'm sure something's hiding around here.
There's no real great way to get up there.
I give up. There's an
There
intruder
was,
in
but
the area.
there's
Be
not.
on your guard.
Okay, that's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Okay, so there's two guys up there. They'll just go down those stairs and ignore me. I'm okay with that. Like, extra okay with that. There's another guy up there, but he'll pretty much leave me alone. I think. And desperately hope. Okay, I don't want to leave him there. I don't see anybody coming up the stairs. So I think we're good. We'll just pick him up. Let's head him over here on the wall. Where no one will find him. Hopefully ever. Oh, crud. Okay, we're good. You fine gentlemen would just keep stepping over there, that'd be awesome. And we're gone. We are so gone. Oh, please don't notice me over here. Really? Are you just gonna, like... kind of hoping he'll pace back towards me and take a left over here into the hallway. Just as long as you don't come over here and find me, I'm okay with that. Watch the chairs, watch the chairs, watch the chairs. Not here, not here, so not here. Don't notice me. Oh, don't notice me, I don't want to get caught. Okay, we're safe. For now. Now, I have to get to the chest of goods that's over there.
Everywhere on the continent, but this one is the only one on human territory.
The easiest way that I've found to do that is to avoid both of them. Okay, so far so good. Huh. You know what? I didn't go that way last time. I think I should this time. The last time I did this, I killed him, and it didn't really work out great for me. I wound up having to kill a whole bunch more people than I'd intended to. It was kind of a mess. I'm hoping this way might be a little more devoid of, say, human interaction. Certainly looks promising. Oh, what was that? I'm ashamed. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh well. We'll get back there and then remember to do a quick save.
Everywhere on the continent.
Uh-oh.
All right.
That's never happened before.
Don't let it get away. I'll find it.
Okay, made it through anyway. They didn't notice. Well, they did notice, but they didn't get me, so I don't really care. Sorry if I don't talk too much during some of these. I just get really into it, and I'm like trying not to make noise, which I understand doesn't make any sound. I'm a failure. Load it again. This time I won't get caught. Why do I suck at these? Okay. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Hop up on here. Leap across. Tuck up against the wall, where I'm sort of safe-ish. Now, the other guy should come around that corner. There he is. He'll leave me alone. And I can get right underneath the train car tram thing. Well, I don't know what this thing is. The weird thing to me is that it only runs on one rail, so I have no idea how it stays balanced. I guess I shouldn't complain, because it's that or it would be tipping over and falling on top of me, which would not be good. but don't really understand how it works. I should probably just not question it. Okay. Now, we'll be careful this time. I promise. There's nothing down there, is there? No. Okay. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't, like, some way into that I was missing. Okay. Okay, that's not my fault. There's an invisible barrier there. That's why it kept getting me killed. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do the quick save option. Tell you what, I'll be back as soon as I get there. Okay, this should look familiar, and hey, look at this. I saved. So if I die again, I won't appear way back at the beginning. Again. Which is good, because, yeah. Pretty sure he just said something that was bad to me. Oh well. This is why I quick saved, so I didn't, you know, make you watch it again. Okay. That was almost really terrible. I'm an idiot. I want to put that on record. I'm an idiot. Someone turn that into a t-shirt. I'm with stupid. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay. Go there. That's where he... Oh. No. No. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, no.
Let's take a closer.
Ah. Okay, the reason I was being all annoyed there for a second is that that whole route around was basically taking me back to a boardwalk that I could have used somewhere else. Sort of saved me a lot of headache. But it looks like there is a way up there. I just can't do it from here. I need to go all the way over. So it's not really quite as critical. I should just do it that way instead of the way I was doing it. Although I'm suddenly feeling like this may not have been quite as useful as I thought it was. Okay. So far, so good. I haven't actually been here before. This is new. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Ha! Throwing knives. That's the answer. Okay. Anywho, chest of goods is still way over there. Not thrilled about that. But I think I remember a quicker way of getting there, which would be awesome. For the record, I did say I think. This is not where I thought it was. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm kind of lost. I took a totally different route to get there the first time, and I don't know where I am or what I'm doing anymore. Alright, screw it. I got the supplies for it.
Just take a quick look. All right.
Oh boy.
Shit. I must
Rock?
have been dreaming.
Hard place. Luckily, Rock seems to have ignored me. Which is good, because now I have to kill Hard place. Guess I didn't technically have to, but I was gonna, because I couldn't risk him finding me while I'm still running around. What is a good way for me to do this? Because I don't remember how I got there last time. Yes, I do. I do remember how I got there last time. Okay. I kind of know where I am now. This is still not ideal. Because what I'm going to have to do is pray to whatever goblin gods I serve that I don't get noticed climbing right up the side of this thing in the middle of an open square. Okay, and quick save. Okay, now, you guys might be in for a treat, because the last time I did this, I died repeatedly. Moving on. Why did I tell you that? This is not one of those scenarios where I should have just kept my mouth shut and said, I was awesome! You should have seen it. Uh-oh. Just don't creep over here to relight the torch, please. Okay, and we're gold. We're gonna try this. This is not how I did this last time. I'm being a lot less conservative with my amber, because the last time I did this I knew that I had like 2 or more segments to go. And this time around I know that I'm just replaying it, so I'm only going through the first one. Anywho, moving on.
You're already dead. Shit, there's something over there.
And I'm out of amber.
Come here.
Okay, good enough. This is actually not the way I went. Yeah, I specifically remember I had a whole bunch of trouble going this way. So the last time I did this, I actually went an entirely different way. I don't know why I came back here. This was a bad idea.
I must be seeing you.
Ah,
I haven't seen you.
Go away, please. Let's do that. Let's do that. Waste both my knives. Don't care. Okay. Moving on. Also, oh. That was a tremendous waste. I was supposed to be drinking those. Ah well. This is the semi-intelligent way to do this, which is to come down here.
What was that? But what? By the heart of the...
Take this guy out, preferably before anyone notices you did. And pick him up and move him over here. Where I can pick up one of those and one of those. Then I would greatly prefer to take this guy out too. The trick is there's going to be a guard moving along here with armor in just a second, but I really, really don't want to see me carrying a dead body around. And we're gold. Okay. Progress. We're almost there. We just have to get through this horrible little corridor area. Yeah. So he goes that way. We let him. We should keep walking around the other side of it. Just a second here. Move. Go on. There you go. And then we can creep over here. All careful like.
Hey, I think I saw something over there.
Flip over the side. Not gonna lie, this is not ideal. This is not what happened last time.
Hey,
So the trick is we have to get up on this side.
understood.
And we're good.
Here
Okay.
I am. Now all I gotta do is get into one of these chests.
Must have been mistaken.
I meant to do that. Yeah, he says get into one of these chests. What he means is get into that chest over there, standing next to all of the guards. Okay, this is the real trick. I could probably make it easier on myself by just turning invisible, but my caution with that is I don't know what... Well, let's find out. I don't know if you can interact with hidden objects. Apparently you can. Okay, so I'll show you the cutscene that I'll have said you missed in the next video when you actually want to miss it.
Hey, you'll never guess what I found in the old boy's place the other night. A secret passage.
What? Have you gone crazy?
I swear, it's true. I was cleaning the books, I moved one, and it unlocked a secret door.
Who'd have thought it? What lay behind? Treasure? A torture chamber?
No, just an office.
Office? Doesn't he have enough as it is? The other offices aren't good enough for him. Is that it?
Shh, someone could hear us.
All the other officers are feeling left out.
and comfy, are we? Come on, off to work and be quick about it.
Those guys suck. I don't like fighting with them. I think you can pour acid on them. I haven't actually tried it yet, though, so I don't know.
Well, let's visit this secret office. The key has to be there. It was quite comfortable on this trip after all. And here I am, right in the apartments of the dear governor. Now I just need to find the key, and I'll be a contented little old rackash.
Okay, and that's where we're going to cut this one, so we'll pick it up in the next one. And thanks for bearing with me. I appreciate everyone watching. And, you know, having patience with me while I muck it up repeatedly. Catch everyone later.